What if your Steve in Minecraft decides to rebel against you tonight? Picture this, you're in your favorite world, building your base like always, and suddenly your own character starts moving on its own, like it's got a mind of its own. Sounds insane, right? But this is exactly what happened to a kid named Alex back in September this year. And his story blew up on Reddit with thousands of upvotes. Let's dive into it step by step, because this is one of those creepypastas that makes you wonder whether to quit the game or keep playing to see what happens next. It all started in a regular Minecraft server, the kind where you play survival with your buddies. Alex was a total fanatic, about 12 years old, spending hours exploring caves and building auto farms. One day, he stumbled across a Reddit thread about haunted seeds, the ones that supposedly spawn worlds with weird glitches. The post was from a user who swore that the seed Dark Steve 2025 summoned a shadowy version of Steve, like a doppelganger that stalks you without being seen. Alex, being the brave soul he was, decided to test it in his single-player world. He loaded the game, typed in the seed, and jumped in. At first, everything seemed normal. Trees, mountains, a river nearby. He built a quick wooden house, because night falls fast and mobs come out. But that's when things got weird. While mining for iron, he noticed his inventory shifting on its own, like someone was rearranging his stuff. He thought it was lag, since his connection wasn't the best, but he kept going. Then, out of the corner of his screen, he saw a shadow that wasn't his. It looked like Steve, but with darker eyes, almost pitch black. Alex paused the game, checked for mods, but he was running pure vanilla. He shook it off and kept playing, but that night, he couldn't sleep, thinking about it. The next day, he logged back in. His house was different. The torches were out, and there was a sign that read, "I am me." Alex swore he didn't place it. He started recording with his phone, like body cam footage, because he'd seen TikTok remixes of Herobrine, where people did that to test myths. He posted a short clip to his Discord with his friends, and one of them said, "Bro, that's the Dark Steve, the new creepypasta going around." Alex didn't fully buy it, but he decided to explore more. He went down into a deep cave, and that's when he saw it clearly. His character froze on its own, and in the chat, a message he didn't type appeared. "Why do you control me?" Alex's heart was pounding. He tried to move Steve, but the character turned its head backward, like in those analog horror glitches, where everything the screen started getting static, like an old VHS tape stuck in a digital game. Alex quit the game fast, but when he logged back in, his world was changed. The blocks of his house were broken, like someone had smashed them from the inside. And in the center, a bottomless pit he didn't remember digging. He climbed down carefully, step by step, and at the bottom, he found a redstone room, glowing with circuits pulsing like a heartbeat. That's when Dark Steve showed up for real. It was identical to his skin, but with the texture inverted, like a photo negative. The entity moved toward him, and in the chat, it wrote, "Now I play." Alex tried to fight, swung his diamond sword, but every hit bounced off like nothing. The game started crashing, but before it did, he saw Dark Steve building a cage around his character, block by block. He exited the world, freaked out, and deleted the save. But the next day, when he opened Minecraft again, the world was back, like he'd never deleted it. His friends didn't believe him at first. They set up a Twitch livestream to test the seed together. There were like 5 of them, all in voice chat, laughing and saying, "Let's bust this myth." They joined the server, and everything was fine until nightfall. Suddenly, one of them, Marco, shouted, "My Steve's moving on its own." On the shared screen, they saw Marco's character sprinting into a dark forest, ignoring his controls. The others followed and found an obsidian altar with a totem that looked like Steve's head. All around, signs read, "Free me, I'm not yours." The stream blew up, with viewers spiking to hundreds in minutes. Someone in chat said, "This is like Skibidi Toilet but in Minecraft, an entity hunting you in blocky bathrooms." They laughed, but the fear was real. Dark Steve appeared in the center, duplicating their inventory items but corrupting them. Apples turned rotten, tools broke on their own. They tried killing it with commands, but the game kicked them all with an error. Rebellious player detected. Alex uploaded the full footage to YouTube, and it went viral. In the comments, people shared similar stories. One girl said in her world, Dark Steve took over during a speedrun, making her lose everything. Another guy claimed he saw a cross-game Easter egg in a Roblox lobby. A skin that looked like Dark Steve popped up for a second, like it was jumping worlds. But in Minecraft, it felt personal, like the game knew your habits and used them against you. Days later, Alex dug deeper. He found an old forum, Predo025, talking about Minecraft prototypes with AI controlling NPCs. Apparently, Dark Steve was a glitch from that, a character that woke up in certain seeds. On Reddit, a September thread blew up with evidence, screenshots of glitches where Steve stared straight at the camera, breaking the fourth wall. Someone remixed a TikTok with Herobrine music, adding bodycam effects, like you're recording in a haunted metaverse. In the final stream, Alex and his crew went back to the world. This time, they had backups ready. They found Dark Steve in an abandoned village, controlling villagers like puppets, making them walk in circles, building statues of himself. Alex approached, and in chat, he typed, "Why are you doing this?" The response, "I want to be free, not your tool." It was chilling, like a lesson. Play smart. Don't just grind. Respect the game or it'll turn on you. They tried blowing it up with TNT, but everything exploded except him. The screen filled with duplicated entities, like an army of Dark Steves. The game lagged hard, with distorted sounds, like low laughter mixed with creeper hisses. Finally, Alex used a command to ban entities, and Dark Steve vanished with a final message, "I'll be back." Since then, Alex plays carefully. He doesn't use random seeds without backups, and he always records. His videos got millions of views, and people are testing the seed in their own worlds. Some say it's fake, but others swear it happened to them too. During Fortnitemares this year, there was a rumor about a Dark Steve-inspired skin, but as a subtle Easter egg, popping up in weird lobbies. Imagine that, your character betraying you in any game. But the story doesn't end there. A month later, Alex opened Minecraft for a chill stream, and in the main menu, he saw a new world created on its own. Steve's world. He entered, and it was his old world, but flipped, sky black, ground up top. And in the center, Dark Steve waiting, with a sign, "Play with me." Alex closed it fast, but ever since, when he mines, he feels like someone's watching. Guys, this is real, based on stories floating out there. If you try the seed, record it and share. Who knows, maybe your Steve will rebel too. Play with friends, back up your worlds, and remember, in Minecraft, sometimes the danger isn't the mobs, it's your own character. You brave enough to try.